Hello everyone, today I wanted to give a lecture on John Locke and the school of thought that we call empiricism. Locke's main idea is that the knowledge we get from the world comes only from our experience in the world, from our experience with actual objects and situations. What Locke is doing is he's rejecting the idea that human beings have what some philosophers have called innate ideas or innate knowledge. An innate idea is an idea that we simply have, maybe that we're born with, or that's provided to us by a god if we're created by a god or something like that. The idea is an innate idea is something that we did not have to learn. It's something that we simply possessed. Locke's view is that there are no innate ideas. Locke makes the argument that we should understand the mind as what he calls a tabula rasa, a blank slate. So Locke's view is that we are born into the world with this mind as a blank slate, and what we do over the course of our lives is we have experiences that then fill that mind with ideas, with things that we know, with beliefs, with knowledge. So in Locke's view, the mind is basically a tool or something that we can use to process information and make sense of experiences we have. So in order for me to learn that there's something like a color of red, I have to experience red things within the world. If I experience enough red things, I notice that all of these things have something in common, this particular color. I learn that that color is what we call red, and now I understand and know what redness is. But the only way I can get that knowledge of redness or get that understanding of what red is through my actual experience with red objects in world. So Locke is challenging philosophers that think that we can get our knowledge of the world from anything else other than our experience. A similar idea that's going to come up when we talk about David Hume here in a little bit is Locke's theory of how we can learn about causation. We understand causation as a necessary connection between two events. So when I flip off the light switch and the lights go off, I believe that my flipping the light switch caused the lights to go off. In other words, there's a necessary connection between me flipping off the light switch, event A, and the lights going off, event B. Locke's argument is that we can only learn what cause and effect is and how cause and effect relationships work through our experience in the world. So how do I learn that flipping off a light switch turns off the lights? I learn it by experiencing it, by doing it, by seeing other people doing it. I notice that every time this switch goes off, the lights go off, and my mind then forms a connection between those two events. The connection that my mind forms is that connection of cause and effect. I believe that I have shown a necessary connection between event A, flipping off the light switch, and event B, the lights turning off. Now David Hume is going to challenge this idea. David Hume is going to argue that there's a fundamental problem with this empiricist understanding of cause and effect. Namely, that there's no way we could learn a connection as strong as cause and effect from our experience in the world. But that's something we'll have to get to next time. For the time being, the idea is that the empiricists hold that there is no such thing as an innate idea, that all the things we know about the world are things that we have learned through our own experience within the world. Or to take Locke's view, that our mind comes into the world as a tabula rasa, a blank slate, and it is our experience in the world that gradually fills that slate with beliefs, ideas, and what we eventually call knowledge.